Welcome back to Cooking Vegan with Johanny.
Welcome back to Cooking Vegan with Johanny. Today we're going to make some pizza. And so here I have my dough. I prepared my dough last night and let it rise for 24 hours. I let it ferment. It's best to do it for 3 days, but I did it for 24 hours. And so what's gonna do is gonna have it nice and thin. So here I have my pizza dough. I'm gonna add some flour to the top. Do like a little stretch. We want this pizza to be very thin. We don't want it to be thick. So this is going to be a veggie pizza. I have kale, bell peppers, onions, basil. I had some mushroom I sauteed and gave it like a pepperoni flavor. To get that pepperoni flavor, I put smoked paprika. I put fennel seeds, onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. I use a lot of smoked paprika to give it that smoky taste, and put a lot of fennel seeds in it. Make it nice and thin, and then to make it easy, once you make it nice and thin, you just cut the excess. This is what I do to get a perfect round shape. See that? See that? Something there, just a little bit more on this side. And now when you get to this point, you can create a little crust and you can just roll it with your fingers like this. Just kind of create that little crust. Just a little crust, because I do not like thick pizza. I'm from New York, so we always had thin pizza in New York City. So that's how I like to make my pizza, nice and thin. Checking out your guys' comments. And so I preheated my oven at 500 degrees. But I put my pizza on a pizza stone. So if you don't have a pizza stone, then you want maybe at 400 degrees. And if you have a pizza stone, you want to have it in there for about 30 minutes to an hour before you make your pizza. So we created our beautiful crust. Now we're going to add in our sauce. Add that beautiful sauce. And I like to season my sauce with basil, pink Himalayan salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. Yeah, that's how I like my pizza. You want to get with the sauce real close to that edge, because the sauce is going to make sure your edges don't burn while they cook in the oven. And once we put it in the oven, it's going to take between 15 to 20 minutes for this pizza to be done. And you guys, I have a recipe for to make pizza dough on my YouTube channel, Cooking Veggie with Johanny. So check it out. This one is a new recipe, but the other recipe is good as well. But this one is even healthier. I'll come out with this recipe. I'll make another video with this other piece of dough that you can make. Okay. Okay. So we like to add, look, we like to add basil. I'm gonna add some basil here. Don't mind me, I like to decorate my pizza. Add some basil. We're gonna add some placental kale. So this is a veggie pizza, so it's gonna have a lot of vegetables. Okay. Trust me. This is not gonna mess up your crust. Your crust is gonna be great. Nice and crispy. So let's put a good amount of kale. This is my favorite kale, placental kale. I like to put it in my salads. I saute with it, and I put it in my pizza. All right. Okay, once you got your kale nice and flat there, now we're gonna add in our onions. Look at that, don't that look good? You don't have to feel guilty about eating pizza. When you know that the pizza dough has clean ingredients, you're putting lots of veggies in there, so. Onions right there. And it's okay to press it down so everything can lay nice and flat. We're gonna add some green bell peppers in here. Green bell peppers. Trust me, this pizza is super flavorful. You're gonna love it. If you try it at home, let me know. How was your veggie pizza? We're gonna add some red bell peppers in here too. And do like a little decor with my veggies. Here, put around your pizza as well. And so your kale cannot dry up, you can add a little bit more sauce at the top. Just a little bit. Add some more. Just a little bit. That look good? Would you eat this? And now I got my beautiful mushrooms that we're gonna add to this. And just sprinkle it around. You don't want it on top of each other, so just spread your mushrooms. You guys, I'm gonna respond to your comments when I'm done making the pizza, since we gotta wait 15 to 20 minutes for the pizza to be done. So we adding some of the mushrooms on top. Look at that. And so I like to cook my mushrooms because I don't like soggy mushrooms. So I cook them like halfway through because I know they're gonna cook more in the oven. And look at this. This is pepperoni flavored. You see the fennel seeds, the smoked paprika, and these are baby bella mushrooms I'm using. You can use oyster mushrooms, king oyster mushrooms, any mushrooms really. I've tried them all on my pizza and they all taste delicious. Now the king oyster mushroom depends on how you cut it. If you cut it too thin, then it dries out too much because it'll be in the oven. So it just depends how you cut your mushrooms. Okay. See that beautiful pizza? Look at that. So we're gonna place this in the oven. Look at my hands. We're gonna place this in the oven. It's already preheated. Then we're gonna wait 15 minutes, so that way you guys can see when it comes out, and then we'll cut it and have a slice. Okay, let me get something to grab this. Okay. Let's do this. Let me just, see that? You coming to my house to eat some pizza? I got you. Let me place this in the oven. Okay, you guys. So it's in the oven. I put the timer for 15 minutes. I'm gonna respond to some of your comments. Give me 1 second. Sit right here. So I know you guys are gonna wait for that, huh? That thing looks amazing. What kind of music do I like? Lately, I haven't been listening to music. I've been listening to 432 hertz, just therapeutic music. I've just been lately just been on listening to therapeutic music. Um, yeah, look into that. 432 hertz is amazing. I put like the beach sounds and stuff like that on the fire, and it literally you will have a good night's sleep. Yeah, 432 hertz. Look it up on YouTube. 432 hertz, and you can put different kinds. You can even put things to heal your body. Like it will be on a certain hertz that it will yeah, like rain. You can put rain, things like that. But you can even say you have pain in your ear. You can put like a sound that helps you heal your ear. It's crazy. And literally you can stay there and listen to it and you feel like it's working. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's a mental thing, but but they say that there's frequencies that help with meditation, with healing and things like that. So that's the type of things I'm into. Someone said, hola cariño, hola Diego, ¿cómo está? No, you're right, it does help. Thank you. Yeah, so I love the fire one. I like the one with the beach sounds and you can hear the waves. My favorite. And then they have other ones that have to do with other things, if you know what I mean. But yeah, they have different kinds for different frequencies and different healing. And you can go on YouTube and just put it on. And they have ones that has the black screen, so the light won't be on while you're sleeping. And you could just pick 432 hertz with the black screen. You put black screen, and they'll have like just the sound, and then the screen will be black. Yes, I can teach you some Spanish. So in Spanish, pizza is pizza. It's literally the same thing. Listen, my family are Dominican, so they literally say things in Spanish that is Spanglish. And so it's not even, you know, it's like a little bit of English in there. So you will learn fast. Trust me. That's funny. Bien, gracias. Eres un encanto. Gracias, Diego. Eva, ¿vas a esperar por la pizza? Faltan, bueno, tengo que chequearlo en 10 minutos. So I have to check the pizza in 10 minutes. See where it's at. Because usually it's for 15 to 20 minutes. So I'll put it for the lowest time because you don't want, you don't want to burn it. So the last 5 minutes you want to keep checking it. Or it might just be done. What state you in? I'm from New York, but I'm currently in Florida. I'm in West Palm Beach. I don't like it here. I mean, I do, but I don't. One, because the mosquitoes are killing me. They just love my blood. So the mosquitoes are chewing me up. Yes, I made my pizza crust, but I couldn't show you guys how to make it because I had to leave it for fermenting for 24 hours minimum. It's best to do it 3 days because it gets very thin. You can make it even thinner, and it's healthier and it's easier to digest the more you ferment it. So, but I did 24 hours. And I already see like the difference of the dough, because when I was doing like an hour or two of letting it rise, I would get a really thick dough. So, and you can still thin it out as much as you can. But yeah, I like thin pizza. I don't like thick pizza. I don't want it. Yeah, so I let it, I put it in the fridge though, because when you let it sit out, it's gonna, you know when you ferment fruit and it starts smelling like wine, the same thing happens to pizza dough. If you let it sit too long, it's gonna start smelling like wine, like fermented wine. And so I put it in the fridge to rise in there. My day was good. I'm happy about making the pizza today because I fasted all morning to half of the afternoon, and then I ate a lot of fruit. Went live eating fruit, and so I feel good about eating pizza because it's not like I ate a whole bunch of bad stuff and then now I'm eating pizza. No, so everything that I ate was all good. So, and then the pizza, I made it myself. I made the dough. I made the sauce. Yeah, so I'm guilt-free when I eat this pizza, and I'm ready because I'm kind of hungry. I'm eating kind of late. I don't like to eat after 8 because it's just not good for you, especially to sit with food after, eating and then going to sleep that way. So I like to not eat before 8. If I can eat at 6 p.m., I'd rather eat at 6 p.m. Yeah, so give me 1 second. Let me check on the pizza real quick. Okay, so I just removed it off the parchment paper so that way it can cook for the rest of the time. But it's looking really, really good. Can't wait to show you guys how it's looking. ¿De dónde eres, mi amor? Sí, dice mamá. Soy dominicana y mi mamá es puertorriqueña. So my mother's Puerto Rican, my father is Dominican. And someone asked me for my age. I'm 31 years old. 31. That's good. That's really good that you eat between that time. Yes, 6 p.m. is really the cutoff that I want to stop eating at. 8 the latest. But today I am eating a little late because a lot just happened. I had to get prep all these things. Is it hard to write in Spanish? Just depends. I don't think certain words, maybe hard words, but not really. Is it hard to speak Spanish? Well, Spanish was actually my first language because my father don't speak. Well, he speaks English, but he speaks more Spanish, and so Spanish was my first language, and then it was English. When I went to school, well, my mother knows English. She she was raised in New York City as well, so she went to school in New York City, and she knows English very, very well. And so it was like I learned both languages at the same time. But maybe a little bit more Spanish because of my father and my grandmother. They didn't speak no English. Oh, tú vives en Italia. Sí. Entiendo inglés, pero tiempo que no escucho. Sí, tienes que aprender en inglés. So I'm telling someone that is writing on my YouTube channel in Spanish, letting him know that he wants to learn English more. He understands it but wants to know more. So I say, yes, you need to learn more English. My mother or father, I don't know. I got that. Okay. It's crazy how so many people have different experiences growing up. You know, like I got my passport as an adult, but when I was real little, you can use your give me 1 second. Let me check the pizza. 1 second. So here we got the pizza. Look at that smoking hot. So I have a rack over there. I'm gonna put it on the rack so it can cool down just a little bit before I cut it. And I'll lay some more parchment paper. But this is how it looks. Can you guys see? Woo. Can you guys see that? All right, let me lay it on the rack. So that was pretty quick, right? That pizza was pretty quick. Look at that. Let me get it. With parchment paper, start rolling it away. Yeah, it looks so good, right? I'm gonna get ready to cut it. Give me a second. Get this out of the way. So I like to put it in a rack like this so it will make the bottom soggy. Kind of lift it and let it cool down just a little bit before we cut it. So this is how it looks. Would you eat this? Would you eat this pizza? I'm sorry, you guys. My screen keep locking on me. I'm trying to see you guys' comments. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoy the pizza. Yeah. You see that little crust? Okay, so I'm gonna cut it. We don't want to eat it cold. Put it on there. So they have this plant-based cashew like Parmesan that you can buy. So I have that. Then I like to put some garlic powder and black pepper. So we're gonna cut this and put this to the side so you guys can see. You gotta put your arm into it. Look at that. Look at that. You hear that crunch? Look at that. Drop some on the top of this. Okay. And there you have it, 8 slices. Okay. This to the side. Let me take this one right here. Black pepper. Add a little bit of this garlic powder. This really garlic powder. I like the granule one better, but I don't know why I bought the powder one. I'm gonna add a little bit of that. Garlic like Parmesan cheese. Here, you take the first bite. So you see that? See the crust? Okay, look, you hear that crunch? Look at that. eyes roll back. Mm-hmm. It's amazing. Look at that. You hear that crunch? And it's nice and thin. It's delicious. Let me eat some more. You see that crust? Mm-hmm. You gonna shop tomorrow? It's not like homemade. Look at that. Got a little messy. The secret is you gotta put the right amount of sauce. But you guys, I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you can get notified when I post. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time, alright? Bye-bye.